Right, so for UVs, I will have to do another UVs for the armor, and then she have a hand exposed, so there will be also a separate session. But for now, just the hand. Okay, so this UV editor, as you can see, I actually assigned hotkey Alt U, but you can assign whatever you want, really. So there's a few tools that can come really handy. Well, there's no UV at this moment; it's just a total mess. I usually start with the project. Any UV can be planar or can be automatic. If I just go automatic, it just gives me the planar projection from all different angles. Then I just merge them all. So seems like there's no point at all, but I will get some UVs that actually I can play with. Okay, so from this point, I'll start cut the parts out. So obviously, the first part will be mouse back. Can be this one, maybe this one will be better because it's a bit more hidden. Well, these days the the texture painting is really good, and then seam issues is not really an issue anymore, but still it's better to hide those seams rather than expose them out. So try to hide the UV seams as much as possible. So basically, what I'm doing is making a UV that merges as a single tire, and I'm cut the parts out. So I just cut the inner mouse back, and then both ear. The cut has been cut out, so I can go UV and then UV share. So if I select this one and move, I can select these two as separate, and looks like in the mouse back didn't cut out for some reason. I guess because it didn't select this kiting part, so I can manually select it. Then cut this again. So this one is separate now. And then I can select center loop, which one goes all the way across the mouse back. So I can deselect this area and then cut this part again. And then, unfold, if you go option box, I guess default is unfold 3D. It's very powerful unfold tool, especially good for organic objects like this. And then hotkey is actually Control U. I think it's under Control U. Yeah, it's called Control U. So if you hit Control U, and it's unfolded right away, so we can check whether they are correct or not. Ear one be, it will get crumpled because there's no proper seam yet. We don't have an outer seam, but if I can just run it, yeah, so I get it's actually not too bad. Let me check it again with the checker box later. So I got this island, and then I have other major area. So I will cut the face area out. I'm gonna go select this area, and then under the jaw, and around here where the hair are starting. I think. What about this area? So I can separate this part out. So you select one UV and then hold Control right click, there's a UV shell. So your selection, which is these two UV, will convert to the shell mode. So I can select the entire shell. Which is, I guess this one should be fine. Then Control U to unfold them. Right. And the last area is pretty straightforward. So I'm gonna chop out this area. So I just cut this part out and then I decide to move the border edge here. So I cut here again and then I stitch them by move as edges. So I have these two separate now. And this is the scalp area that it's most likely hidden by the hair most of the time. So I can possibly make it smaller. Neck area, of course, should be separate out with the chest. So I cut this area, then cut the back of the neck so it can be cylinder, like open shape. So this will be the neck. And this will be the chest. I might do front and back. You see, I just cut here. Okay, so they are all been cut out, and then now I have to lay them out so that they can sit nicely. So the layout and layout UV option, there's a bunch of options here. I think default is on for 3D, which you can go ahead, but I prefer using Legacy for now. I guess it's more straightforward. I think more control here. That's the only reason I'm using it, but nothing wrong with the on for 3D. So yeah, so this is what I get from On4 3D. Packing is nice. There's a bunch of options here as well. And let's play with this option, and then you kind of get nice, nice default function, default option. This, and it's, as you can see, it's kind of rescale them and then match the texture density. Texture density means the same scale for each UV shell. So if I throw this checker box they all get the same size of the checker box. So this box, well, the best state is like this. The box sizes are all same. Then if you throw any sort of a seamless texture, they will get same scale. If your texture density is different, then let's say ears and face, then your seamless texture won't work well because some area will get bigger than other. So yeah, so that's the texture density, and UV layout does its job, and then it's kind of works for the texture density, or match the density for you. Yeah, but what I'm gonna do here is I will. Well, I can make a multi-tile UV, so I can make maybe 4 tiles, 5 tiles for the face, but I will go with a single tile UV for now. So that's probably easier for me to deal with the displacement setting around it. So I'm gonna rescale them manually. I'm gonna reset the setting and then go back to Legacy and try layout UV. This is what I get. So there's a few options that I usually change, which is pre-scale to the wall, and then scale uniform, share stacking shape, rotate, go with the free at the beginning. Let's try none. Yeah, I mean, Unfold 3D is smarter in terms of like share stacking. So it uses the space better. It kind of wastes less space. But again, I like the very simple feature here. And then I usually manually move the share around anyway, so I'm still using the Legacy layout UV tool. But what I do here is rescale them and pre-scale set to none. So I don't want because I don't want to change this scale anymore. And then probably neck a little as well. I do optimize UV occasionally. It doesn't do too much, but it's basically packed the UV better. So there's a nice tool here under transform, texture density tool. So if you click get, then this is my texture density. Number doesn't matter, but what's good about it is I can select another share and then hit the set. It's gonna match the texture density. So I was gonna shrink down this neck shell before, but now I can match the size about the same. Because I have extra space there, and then I'm trying to utilize the space. I cut this part out, and then merge the center again. Okay, check the box again, and then this is what I'm getting. It should be fine, I guess. Yeah, let me try this UV and then see if it works better. Right, so I have a base mesh with the UV now. Then it's ready to import back to ZBrush.